Five Nights at Freddy's. This game franchise is so big, so good, and so nostalgic to so many people. 9 years long this franchise is. And today, I'm going to be going over the history, my history, with the franchise. I will put a little disclaimer in this video. I'm not going to have all the dates. Because, I was young and I did not keep track of that stuff, so sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I can give you an idea of the dates, though. So, the year was, I don't know, like I explained. I don't know what year it was, but what was happening at the time is I was just now meeting my cousin. Now, I won't go into all much, but basically the premise is family drama to where I couldn't see a certain part of the family. That was resolved, so I'm meeting him for the first time. For obvious reasons, I won't tell you his name, so let's just call him Cousin E. Now, Cousin E, we were kind of exchanging things, and he showed me a lot of the new world, a lot of what made me me today. He showed me Minecraft, but the other thing was Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I don't remember what exact videos he showed me on Five Nights at Freddy's, but they were scary enough to cause little me trauma. I think it was a blend of Fnaf 3 and mainly Fnaf 4. I do have this one vivid memory that has stuck with me, where I woke up in my bed, and I looked over at the closet, and I could have sworn I saw, like, a meaty rib cage in there. And then I got in the blanket and crawled around, and I saw robot parts on the floor, and then I jumped up, and it was all gone. Kid's imagination, am I right? So, let's fast forward. Now, my guess is that FNAF 1 to 6 has already come out, and I think Ultimate Custom Night was out at this time as well. I think. I don't think VR was out at the time. I think it was coming out because I remember watching the MatPat theories on FNAF where he was talking about the two co-workers, and I know that was post. That was like before VR. So anyway, let's just call it 2016 to 2018. We'll see if that's right. So it's been some time later, and I decide, you know what? Time to stop being a baby. Yeah. And I said to myself, I'm gonna conquer my fears. I'm gonna take what I called the Man or Mouse Challenge, and I was gonna watch one of my favorite YouTubers playthroughs on every FNAF game, and that included some spin-offs and some games that weren't really FNAF but were included in there anyway. Those are such games like Night Blights, Midnight Evil, and Emily Wants to Play. So after I watched it for a little bit, I don't remember if I really got scared, but what I do remember was the spark that started everything moving forward. That one decision in my life changed everything. If I didn't do that, I don't know. I don't know where I would be. But that one moment made me go, hey, FNAF is actually pretty cool, and I missed out. From that moment on, I watched many playthroughs, theories, and I played a couple of the games myself, although, you know, I didn't really have money to play all of them. I played, like, a few. FNAF has stuck with me for many years. I got the FNAF one on my tablet, on my Switch, FNAF 2 on my Switch. On our new computer, we have FNAF 6, Ultimate Custom Night, and of course, Security Breach. Now, I do want to say something mainly to fill the time, but also just to bring this up as a little funny moment. I obviously know now that the order of events is FNAF 1, which was the main pizzeria where the animatronics look like this, FNAF 2 with the withered animatronics and the toy animatronics, FNAF 3, the one with Springtrap and the green ambience, FNAF 4, the one with the nightmare animatronics and the house, and then FNAF 5 is Sister Location. Now, at one point in time, I thought FNAF 4 was FNAF 1, FNAF 2 was FNAF 2, FNAF 1 was FNAF 3, FNAF 3 was FNAF 4, and FNAF 5 was FNAF 5. And then, for some reason, I thought I corrected it, but I didn't, because now it was FNAF 1 is FNAF 1, FNAF 2 is FNAF 2, FNAF 4 is FNAF 3, and FNAF 3 is FNAF 4, and then FNAF 5 is FNAF 5. Now, my guess is that some of my friends were probably talking about theories or something, and like they were doing timeline orders. That is my guess. But yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. Anyway, moving on. So now, I'm a big FNAF fan, and FNAF is a major part of my life. And a lot of things go right for that part of me. I get a very teeny tiny amount of merchandise. There you go.
Michael! Don't leave me here!
But then we get into the news. Oh boy, the news. The Five Nights at Freddy's hype news. This is where I really sparked. I got to be a fan through some of the best games in the franchise. FNAF VR, FNAF AR, FNAF Security Breach. Okay, one of those may not be one of the best games in the franchise, and might be considered one of the worst games in the franchise, but still. Although some of my favorites are definitely some of the earlier games, like FNAF 2 and FNAF Sister Location, and FNAF 6. That game is underrated. The news hype was amazing. We got hype for VR, where we saw all of that coming, and it was great, and I loved it. There was Glitch Trap, and VR is one of my favorite games to this day. Then there was AR, which I was like, what is that? And then when I saw it, I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. And then it happened. No. What have you done? Skins! The skins. Oh boy. Yeah, the skins did not help. For me, at least. If anything, it made FNAF a little too mainstream, which is not how I like my FNAF. But then, Security Breach. One of the biggest hype games that then would come out and leave a lot of people going, the f*** did I just play? Security Breach, after going back and revisiting it, and playing it for myself, is actually really good. It really is good. There are some scary moments, maybe not as much as people would want, but there definitely are some scary moments, some tense moments. It's a pretty lengthy game, and even though it's jam-packed with Easter eggs, some of those are easy to understand, some of those aren't, and some of those are, is this an Easter egg, or is this a I don't fucking know moment? But then, after Security Breach, we get the granddaddy. Ruin. The announcement of Ruin along with that teaser image. Oh man. Ruin was like the second win for Security Breach. there's the big hype during the trailers, then it kind of died down a little bit when it came out, and now the secondary big hype for this DLC. It is really great, and I can't wait to play it coming up soon. But after that, we got announcement for a very special thing that has been 8 years in the making. Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie! The Fnaf movie has been in big hype since enter date here. I remember watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Corey, make a short little notice on that movie 8 years ago. And now it's actually going to be coming out. That is crazy. Some people thought it was canceled, but no, it's just been on a very long journey, and we have Scott to thank for it. He knew he had to take his time and make sure he was working with the right people to give us the movie that we all knew, that he knew we deserved. Now, I've said many times that the movie is going to be kind of like the books, and how certain lore points in the movie will help figure out the games and books, and mainly the games. That could still be true. We'll just have to wait and see. The movie does seem really fun. Only a couple questionable parts in the trailers, but I'm really, really hyped for it, and I really can't wait. It is going to be great. My boy Corey's in it. Let's go. So then, after we get news on the movie, we get the Ruin trailer, the FNAF movie teaser, FNAF Help Wanted 2! Let's get it! And the full trailer for the FNAF movie. FNAF fans could not be more happy. And there's promises of more coming down the road. With Ruin releasing on releasing on July 25th, the movie coming out on October 27th, and Help Wanted 2 coming out sometime this holiday. FNAF fans are really excited for the future of this franchise, and so am I. And I just wonder what other things are going to be happening. But yeah, that is my history with the franchise of Five Nights at Freddy's. I can't wait to play Ruin tomorrow, and I really hope you guys enjoy my video on it. Obviously, I haven't recorded it yet, or even started, because, hey, I'm not even recording this the day before. I'm recording this the day before the day before. But I'm sure it will be great nonetheless, and I really, really, really can't wait to play some Ruin. Will it be the best FNAF game? Are you kidding me? No way. FNAF 2 still rocks. But it will definitely be big hype. All these projects are going to be big hype. DLC to a big open world FNAF game that changed everything. A movie 8 years in the making. And a sequel to one of the best FNAF games so far. And I'm going to be here on this channel for all three. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. And until tomorrow, when we get into Ruin, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.